Hi friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. I have started a demo session on SQL, that is structured query language, and this is for absolute beginner who have no knowledge and understanding about the structured query language or SQL, or who have no idea about the database, what is database, what is a relational database management system, and what is Oracle, and why Oracle is called a relational database management system. So for all these things we will be discussing in this tutorial. So this is for absolute beginner who are just wanted to learn about the Oracle technology, and beginning from SQL, that is structured query language, because SQL is the very basic query language for a database. And if you wanted to become a developer, like a database developer, any kind of database developer, like Oracle developer or Oracle PL/SQL developer, or any other database developer like MySQL developer, or SQL Server developer, or any kind of database developer, you must have to know about SQL in detail. So all the database platform have the same, almost the same understanding, and almost the same the same understand with the same understanding and knowledge, you can work with the different platform of database. Okay, so this is the Oracle SQL, and this is called structured query language. And we'll move forward now for the next slide to know our agenda of this session. Okay, so now in this introduction to SQL session, our agenda are, first one is what is SQL, next is why SQL, then what are relational databases, and then SQL command groups, and finally we'll discuss about what is SQL commands. Okay, so this is our agenda for our introduction to SQL. And if you understand all these things, and hopefully will be getting in quite a solid understanding of Oracle database, and what is SQL, or what is structured query language. Okay, fine. So moving forward to the next slide, what to know what is SQL. First topic is what is SQL. So what is SQL? So SQL stands for structured query language, as I already said you. So SQL is the most common language for extracting and organizing data that are stored in a relational database. So in relational database, basically the data are stored in a table for a structure. Okay, what is basically a database? A database is nothing but to store information in a organized way. Okay, so how it is being organized, where the data is to be stored, right? So these are questions come these all the questions where will be coming when we will discuss about the what is the database, and what is the storage of the database, right? So information or any kind of data is stored in a table in a database. So database is nothing but a collection of tables, and a table is nothing but the collection of rows and columns. So if you see, if you just let's say a employee table. Okay, so in employee table there will be employee number, employee name, employee ID, or employee number, employee name, salary, and designation, and address, like, and department. Okay, so employee data will be stored in this table. So if you just look around the table, you will see the vertical columns like employee number, employee name, employee salary and department and the address. Okay, so these are called the these are the columns of the employee table, so these are called columns. Okay, and for each column there is a value for each row, like let's say first row is employee number 1001. So this employee have a name, this employee have a salary, this employee will be working in a department, and this employee have a address, right? So each row is called a record or row, and each column is called a field. Okay, so a table is a collection of field or column and row or record. Okay, so it is a collection of rows and columns, right? So in that way we can consider a table, and this is a basic unit of data storage in any kind of database. Whatever the database name is or whatever the database is, so in each database the table for information are stored in the format of a table. Okay, so now only a database in a business, to manage a business there are many entities, right? So there is a business logic, so this business logic having various entities in each particular business. There will be very many entities. Okay, and for each entity we will store the data inside it inside the database using a table structure, and those tables must have a relationship in between them. Okay, so data must be stored in the relation in the table. Okay, so that is why Oracle is called a relational database model, because the data are stored inside the table are related to the another table. Okay, so one table is related to the another table in the reference of data. So that's why Oracle is called a relational database model. Okay, so right now next is SQL become a standard of the America. So how SQL came from? SQL become a standard of American National Standard Institute, that is ANSI, in 1986, and of the International Organization for Standardization, ISO, that is in 1987. So SQL is used to retrieve. SQL is a language actually, that is query language, which is basically used to manage the data of a database. So in very short form, SQL is used to manage various data in of a database. Okay, so it manages data of a database, or maybe more than one database in a business. Okay, so and there are further this data actually are stored to further analysis for reporting, or it should be the data should be stored in various purposes, right? So business must have every business organization or every business application must have a database, and this database have containing a database design with the structure of table. Data will be stored inside the table, and they will be related to each other, and data will be stored in all these tables, and they will be related to each other. Okay, and SQL is the language by which we can retrieve data from the table of this database. We can insert, update or delete data in a table, or we can create various database objects as per our requirement. Okay, so this data will be retrieved for various kind of reporting purpose and for analysis. Okay, for a business, right? So this is about introduction to SQL, and next I will moving forward to the next topic, why SQL. So SQL, why we'll use SQL? So SQL is used to communicate with the database. Okay, so SQL is a communication language to the database. So we cannot communicate any other language apart from SQL with the database, Oracle database. So hence SQL is called an interactive language to a database. So it directly talking with the database what to do with the data of a database. Okay, now it enables a user to create, read, write data in a relational databases objects. Okay, so as I said earlier, so it can be create a table, it can be read data from a table, it can write up, that means update or insert data in the table of a database, or other database objects like tables. Tables is a main database object, and other database object can be like views, other is synonyms, sequence, and there are many more. Okay, so a large amount of data can be retrieved quickly and efficiently by SQL. So this is a very important thing about SQL, that by SQL you can quickly retrieve a large amount of data and very efficiently by writing a SQL query, irrespective of the data volume in the database. And there should be in the query maybe joining two or multiple tables or a single table. You can just retrieve data, or you can just retrieve data joining multiple tables, more than one table, even any number of table, joining any number of table which are exist in the database. You can retrieve quickly the data, and it can be efficiently the data, we can have the data by SQL query. Okay, so this is the reason why we use SQL for data manipulation and data retrieval for Oracle database, and also it in other databases. So for example, in a large organization, data are to be stored and managed by SQL, as I already said you, right? Okay, fine. Now I'll moving forward to my next slide. So what is it is talking about my next slide. So it is what are the relational databases, as I discussed, and here I am just again repeating here. A relational database is a type of database that stores and provides access to the data that are related to one another, right? So relational databases, the data must be related to one another. So data are stored in tables, and each table has columns which are actually data attributes, which are actually the data attributes. Okay, so and each record usually has a value for each data attribute, right? So for each column or data attribute there should be a value for each row. Okay, so for each data attribute there should be a value, and making it easy establish the relationship among the table. So data makes relationship with other data, so in the database tables, so that makes the relationship. So data here makes the relationship, right? And also popular examples are a popular example of standard relational databases, which apart from is Oracle, are I already said that Oracle database is a relational database. So other relational databases are Microsoft SQL Server, that is a relational database also, and MySQL is a relational database, and IBM DB2 also. Okay, so these are the some relational databases apart from Oracle. Okay, so I'll go to next slide. In my next slide, what are the SQL command group? So SQL, as SQL is the communication language to the Oracle database, so it's by SQL language we can directly communicate with the Oracle database. Oracle tables data we can fetch or retrieve, and we can manipulate, that means insert, update or delete Oracle data, delete the tables data or in an Oracle database, right? So this kind of operations are called data manipulation. And also there are many operations we can done with the SQL. So what are the operations we can done using the SQL? That are first one is DQL, that is data query language, as by which we can retrieve data from the database table. And second is DTL, that is called data definition language, by which we can create, alter, delete, truncate, not delete. So we can create, alter, truncate or rename any database table. Okay. And next is DML, that is data manipulation language. So what are the data manipulation language? So data manipulation language comes for insert, update or delete data in a database table. Okay. And what is DCL? DCL is stands for data control language. So data control language comes to grant and revoke, which actually used to give permissions to a user on some database objects, or we can revoke permission from an database object for a user. Okay. So using the DCL we can grant or revoke user permissions on database objects. Okay. So next is transaction control language. This is very much important for a transactional statements. The examples are like commit, rollback. So this kind of transaction control language can permanently store data inside a database table, or it can be rolled back or undone the necessary changes. Okay. So these are the common these are the total whatever the operations a structured query language which can be done by the structured query language. So these are the all operations that can be done by the structured query language. Okay. So now what is SQL command? So SQL commands are the instruction used to communicate with a database to perform various operations with databases and the data, right? So SQL commands are the instruction, so by which instruction we can communicate with the Oracle database, and why we can communicate to perform various operations with the data and the database, right? So such operation includes creating tables, other data objects, like we can create tables or other data objects. There are apart from table there are other database objects we can create, like view, synonym, index, and many more, like procedures, triggers, functions, package. So all these are database objects basically. So we can create any database objects, and we can select specific data from a table, right? And adding data, that means inserting, we can insert data to a table, we can modify data, we can delete data, and we can drop the database table or other database objects, right? So we can do other many more operations by using the SQL for the Oracle database, right? So next slide is about some examples of SQL command. I have already told the select. Yeah, so this is a select statement, which is a basically a DML statement, as I already told earlier. So select is actually used to retrieve some specific data or all the records, retrieve some specific records or all the records from a table. So to fetch or retrieve all the records from EMP table, we will write select star from EMP. Okay. So these will actually extract, or this will actually displays all the records from the employee table. Okay. So here star means bring me out all the columns of the table. Okay, star means all the columns from the EMP table, right? So next is select EMPNO ename job cell from EMP. So here I am just using the specific column name which I need the data to be extracted, right? So I need only, there may be many other columns by it, but I need only the specific columns to view or to display, right? So that's why we just specify the column name and from this table name, so it will retrieve the specific values for these columns only for this record, right? So for all the records here all the records these columns values will be retrieved, right? So that are the use of select statement in SQL command. So this is the introduction for SQL and hopefully you have understood well what is actually SQL, why SQL is used, and what are the other what are the benefit of using SQL, why we will use SQL, what is a relational database management system, why this is used, and what are the various commands in SQL, and what is SQL commands. So these all things we have seen in this tutorial, and so that's all for this tutorial session. Hopefully you have understand, and just comment me below if you are understand well, so that I can also get to know that you have understood well. And also like my video if you if this video is helpful for your learning, just give a like, and also subscribe my channel if you just want to get more videos and you can learn from those videos. So whenever you because whenever you subscribe my channel, you will get the notification for my next video when I will upload it. Okay, so if this video tutorial helps you in your learning and you get knowledge from this video, just give a like so that I can understand also that you have learned something from my tutorial session. Okay, and also not to forget to comment below, and just give a like and subscribe my channel. Also share this video with your friends and colleagues so that they can understand also from this video and they can learn also. Okay, so that's all from this tutorial session. And if you want to contact me directly, I provide a complete SQL online training, and other online training I provide are Oracle database design and database architecture, a complete training for Oracle PLSQL programming, a complete training for Unix shell scripting, a complete training for Oracle forms and reports development, for business application development. So these are the all the Oracle technologies I provide training for last 10 years, and I have total of 16 plus years of experience working as many roles like technical consultant, team lead, technical lead, system analyst, senior system analyst. I have worked up many companies on those roles during my last 16 years of careers, and last 10 years I am providing training on different Oracle technologies, as I already said. So if you are interested to take a online training session from me, you just contact whatever the number provided in the thumbnail of this video, and you can WhatsApp me on that number also, and also you can email me whatever mentioned, what email is mentioned in the description, okay, below the video. So just comment below and like my channel, subscribe my channel. That's all. Thank you very much for watching my video, and bye.